Guys, welcome to ZMB Talks. You already know it's the baddest, the hottest, the freshest. My name is Izzy, the people's bae. And today I'm hanging out with the one and only Jae Izzy Pandis. What's good?
Easy.
Like your name, ka?
Yeah.
What's the shan?
Laka. You feel bueno?
You feel like it?
Now Zambian chwemba nomba.
Chwemba.
So he interview from defwa iwe. Half chivemba, half chitundo cho defwa.
Awe.
So usale pofo kwamba na fiena.
Interview jara baso.
Yeah.
Half chinyanja na chitundu cho defwa.
Okay. Nendefwa chivemba na chisungu.
Ndefwa chinyanja.
But chivemba sana.
Ndefwa chinyanja na chisungu but chinyanja sana.
Okay, fine. Twala balance. Kai ni chinyanja ndalanda kupano.
Jae Izzy yachani. Mwadura mwatandalira lero pa ZMB Talks.
Kabwera kai mumatichinga. Nati fwe.
Timachingani bwanje mwe.
Kuchoka kudala. Na nifuna boya ku interview yako. Okay, nzaka kutumira.
Say so someone who releases a song after a year.
So that's why I just called you the other day to say I'm coming by force. I had to force this interview.
Are you sure? Are you sure you had to force this interview? No, but then it's not really forcing. It's because of you, Jay, man. Like
because I've been off for a long time.
1 year. 1
year and 6 months.
Close to 2 years, man.
Yeah.
2 years. Come say 2 years and they provide for some engineering. But why? What's been happening?
No, a lot of things have been happening in the background. Most people don't understand, but
we can't understand.
Okay, yes, you can't understand, but I want to make you understand why I've been off for this long. I had school and work. Yeah, so that's what kept me busy. I wanted to concentrate on those two things.
Just look at his hairstyle, his haircut. He looks like Falls the bad guy. Ujan comedian, my Jae Izzy chan. Do a chan.
Musician, artist.
What you call it?
Conchito. Vera chabet Conchito.
We want to know. But you said no, I had school. Tell us what else was going on.
Kwa too much tachani. Conchito kuti.
Oh, go much tachani.
Yeah, so like I said, iskulu nenchto. I do human resource management. That's what I practice.
Nice. And then music, music, human resource.
Music has always been a part of me, like since my childhood. I've always loved music. I remember when I was young, I really wanted to know how music is made, so I used to get to Walkman for to Twitter copper belt. Navika ku instrumental, then I get another one. Naviko kune nambo kuista record over an instrumental. So I really wanted to know how music is made, like the entire process of music production. That's how come I found myself into music. And besides music, I also do a bit of production because most of the songs I've done, I created those beats by myself.
So like every time we talk about the issue of Zambians doing Afrobeats or Zambians not having their own sound, it seems like a few artists always have something to say to back that statement up. Like, no, because ABCD, and you happen to be one of the few artists, right? So now, before we heard of Afrobeats, what were you doing?
It's a process. It was like a process because I was trying to discover my sound. So when I just started music, when I started doing music, I started off as a rapper, but then I wasn't that good when it comes to rap because I was still trying to identify and just discover myself. So then I switched into R&B. I had a friend of mine when I was still in college. I had a friend of mine called Jae Izzy. Actually, that's where the J comes from. So he used to be an R&B artist. So he really encouraged me to be an R&B artist, and I became an R&B artist at that point. But then I felt like, okay, this is not, I'm like forcing myself to do this kind of music. Then I just found myself into an Afrobeat artist because that's where I'm comfortable. Like I'm able to switch styles when I'm doing Afrobeat. So I'm more comfortable doing Afrobeat. And I think I've identified and discovered myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't touch issue sound. That will be the last topic because after pauna ngazaenda kanjira kakwaza mkacha cha. So in case you didn't know, this is a guy that won, that was a competition, the Valentine's competition.
Yeah, the Valentine's True Music Africa.
Okay, Valentine's True Music Africa, and Jae Izzy is the one that won it. You had the opportunity to meet D'banj Mwashimika Poija. What is the competition all about?
Yeah, so Valentine's and Trace Africa collaborated on that competition. They picked 3 artists from Zambia to compete amongst themselves, and then the winner was given a chance to shoot a music video.
Who were the 3?
There was Bombshell, Davos, and myself.
Okay. And who was voting? Was it the public?
The public, the people were voting. There's a link which was given to us, which we were supposed to share with our fans, and then our fans used to vote for us. So then I happened to have won that competition. I think it was in 2019.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. And then what video did you shoot? What song was it from the competition?
I shot Peteku. So I must say it was a great experience. I had to meet a lot of people. I had to meet D'banj, and I met D'banj's team. We actually learned a lot from them. They taught us how to brand ourselves and just making sure that we appear to the people like we are supposed to appear, and not just like ordinary people. But people have to identify us because of the way we dress, the way we sing, and just the way we conduct ourselves on social media and all that.
So would you say you're well branded?
I'm trying to get there. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So coming to your question, I shot Peteku. So after I won that competition, they actually gave me a task to pick about 3 songs. So I sent them the 3 songs. And what happened is that I had 2 songs already, which I recorded. Then Peteku was like, one of the songs I just went to the studio to record specifically for that project because I felt like I need a new song with new energy. So I went to the studio one day, and then I had no beat. So I found this beat, the Peteku beat. A certain guy, Focus Beats, who sent it to me. I think that was like a year ago. So I listened to it and I was like, this beat sounds dope. Maybe I should record on it. So I called him to say, have you given this beat to anyone? So he said, no.
Not yet.
So that's how we transacted. Then I recorded on it. So we finished the song. I submitted to the team which was in charge of selecting the song. So the song was sent to Trace headquarters in France. And Peteku was chosen to be the video the song which we were supposed to shoot for. That's how we shot.
Nice. Peteku was a very nice song. Like it was really good. Surprisingly, it wasn't really huge in the country. What led to that?
I think what I can say is that I think it's the sound. It's the sound.
What does the sound then?
Most of us Zambians are not used to certain sound or certain kind of music, so we don't receive it with both of our hands. Yeah, I think that's what happens to Peteku. And obviously, it's just time. God's time is the best, so that wasn't time.
If you say we didn't receive it because of the sound, then it should have done better in other countries where they receive that type of sound.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It actually did well.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Nigeria did well.
Because yes, it was on #1 on Trace Africa.
Did it manage to get you shows in Nigeria?
No.
That's what I mean. Like
it's not always that. It's not always.
But that's what we need to get to.
Yeah, eventually we'll get there.
Now I feel like that song was big, Jay, but you focused on promoting it internationally and not locally.
Oh yeah?
Yes. I feel to you it was really making sense for you, like, I just want to make it out of Z. Like, you get it. The fact that there was Valentine's behind it, there was Trace Africa. So your main focus was like out there. You didn't really put much effort in promoting it here. Because that's like a big song, as you can see on our station. It's a promo like Beteko.
Yeah.
But then it's like much so life.
No. That video was everywhere. I don't know how else you wanted me to promote it, like in terms of TV stations.
Not in terms of TV stations really, but
how?
Background. If I'm going to do a PF background.
So yeah. The song went as far as it could go. But you know the way it is when it comes to music. You can't force music.
True.
You can't force music. There's music that has been out. No one has, like taken it on the ground or to promote it. But it just we've just come to know about that kind of music because people have accepted it. It's like what happened to Your Maps. Your Maps was there, like he has been there for a very long time. But he only had like one song that made him known, which is Finally. So that's how I believe in the process. So one time we'll get there. It might have been a good song, but then we're here. Yeah.
And why do you also feel like the projects that you're releasing now have failed to beat Beteko? Is it because it had to be selected?
Is it me who feels like that?
Me, I feel like that. I feel like the songs that you are releasing now, they failed to beat Beteko.
How many songs have I released?
Yeah, okay. Now you know it doesn't really.
No, I haven't dropped any song.
You gave us something. You gave us. It wasn't really a song that you promoted, but it was just something that you gave us. Was it the one? No, not the one with Dave on it. Or mkati mavina mastata yako so mwana kwati na manyimbo ine sana choke kwati ya choke.
Wait. I haven't dropped any song like since March last year.
Okay, this one hasn't really beat Beteko, the one that you released.
No, like when it comes to music, it's like a cup of tea. If you were to walk into my house and then I ask you, like if two of you were to walk into my house, Beton and yourself, were to walk into my house and I ask you to say, what would you like to take? Would you like tea or coffee? Beton would say tea, you would say coffee. Because of you've got different preferences. Yes.
But when I come to your house the next time, I would want the coffee that I'm taking to taste the same. And not either sugar in less or sugar in.
No, it's different. Trust me, it's different.
How is it different?
Music is different. People receive music in a different way. People receive
so what
music
are you trying to say?
Way.
This one, like
what I'm trying to say is the kind of audience that you attract when you drop a song is different from the audience that you attract on the next song that you're going to.
Speaking about audience, what's your audience like? What's your target when you're recording in that studio? My youths. What? My youths.
My youths can be.
I get it. Nanga, what's happening to you? Like, are you signed to anybody? Donkey, na donkey lamb. Na donkey
No, I'm not signed.
Oh.
It could be any donkey.
Nobody has approached
like
you yet?
No, not yet.
Do you feel the need to go to any of the record labels that I imagine now?
What can I say? At this point where we are, of course, it's important that you have a team to help you push your music and just manage you as an artist. But then I feel like it doesn't depend so much on me. It's them. It's like we are their products. You get right? We are their products. So for them to pick you, they know that obviously when we sign this person, when we invest in this person, we are going to get maximum profit. So if they can't see that in me right now, I can't force myself on them. That's how it is.
You have a new song that's out?
Yeah, I have a new song.
What is it called?
It's called Romance.
Anybody on a video with my sack bag? Which carry one? Mayo Sandera Gonzalo. OMG, but that's a nice video.
Thanks.
That's a tough one. Directed by Cooper.
Yeah.
How did you land yourself working with Lanzi?
Lanzi is a very creative person.
Yeah, I saw the setbacks. A very creative one.
He's a very creative person. So what happened is that song was his.
You wrote it.
I did the chorus. Of course, we wrote it together. I did the chorus. And okay, for me, it doesn't really have a chorus. It has got parts, different parts. It's got the part of the chorus and the verse, like in one mix. So what happened is that we recorded that song, I think in when was it? Last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, last year. That's when we recorded that song. So he recorded his verse on it. Then this year, I think about 3 weeks ago, he called me to say, boy, ile nyimbo nilikuwa to the plan. I want to remove my verses. Then you finish the song. You write 2 verses on it. Then see what we can do. So I did just that. I think the very day he told me that, he sent me the song. Then I went to the studio, I recorded on it. I sent it back to him. That was like on a Sunday. Then on Monday, he called me that I'm in town because he had already scripted the video. So he told me, okay, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to make. So we've gone to look for stuff. Then on Monday, he called me to say, on Tuesday, when you knock off from work, I need you to come at this location so that we can shoot the video. So that's what happened. Of course, I knocked off late. I think I got to the location at, I think, past 20 or so. So we started shooting the video around 22. We finished at 04. I got home at 04:50. 8 hours, I was on my way going for work. That's how it happened.
And now that seems to be in the midst of people saying Zambians, we have an identity crisis in terms of sound. And then now we have people like you that are actually doing Afrobeats.
Yeah.
They've been categorizing to say this is Afrobeats, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
So when all of these conversations are taking place, what's your say?
For me, I feel like music is a language. Music is a language. It doesn't matter what beats you use to make your music, as long as you're able to communicate. We can't communicate with words, but we communicate in rhythm. You communicate emotionally. Have you ever seen a person crying because they are listening to a very touching song? They can't understand the language, but they are attached to that song. So music goes beyond beats. It's like a language. It's a universal language. So for me, I feel like I can do any type of music, but I'm more comfortable when I do Afrobeat. Yes.
Okay, so
I can do. I've got songs I did in the past, like typical Zambian song. Yeah.
Okay. So what, like, you hear what's happening in South Africa now? This girl, is it Georgia Smith? She did an Amapiano track with Guilty Beats from, is it Ghana? I don't know, it's from West Africa.
Nigeria.
Yeah. So now, after these guys heard this, they got upset and said, it's not Amapiano if none of the pioneers, and if the pioneers, if you can steal it with, if song is not qualified to be Amapiano, if it's called Amapiano beat, but as long as it wasn't produced by a South African or it doesn't have a South African on it, then it's not Amapiano. So now what if those guys say, na if Ngatakuri work so, and there's not David and Whiskey on a track, meaning it's not Afrobeat. So what are we going to do? But it's not ours.
It's the sound.
It's not our sound.
It's not our sound, but it's the sound. It's not like, how can I explain this? It doesn't mean that we need to have people who discovered that sound for it to be called what it is.
But how was it?
Because even Rumba, where did Rumba come from?
It's Congo.
But you go in France, you find it. You go in Cote d'Ivoire, you find
Because
it. But it's called
they have
Zumba.
something common. French.
So that's why I'm saying music is a universal language. In this day and age, you can't say, you are so take.
But that's what the South Africans are doing now. It's theirs. You can't even take it away because it's theirs.
It's the sound. You know, we share the same sounds. Today, who is this? DJ Maporisa would can create a beat today, and then the other day he shares the stems for that beat. Another person in Ghana or Zimbabwe or Zambia will get that.
But they're calling themselves the pioneers. They found
the pioneers. Yes, it's their sound. But
how many times are we going to get from other people's sound? Have you noticed we're just taking? We're not giving the world what we have.
What do we have?
Now it's up to you guys to find out.
You tell me.
Yes!
No,
we just broke it down.
No. You tell me what we have. You tell me what do we have. What do we have? Give me an example. What do we have?
Let me have Dunka. There's a guy from Namibia. We interviewed him here. All the way from Namibia. He said you people are sleeping on your sound. Me, what I came for is that same noise that we are calling noise. That's what I'm here for. You get it? So how about revamping that sound? You used to do Kadindula, right? Work around it. Do something. Do whatever it is, man. Be creative. That's why you're artists. You're there to create. You get it? So create it. Make it yours. Kulika mfana kagodi unakamvera.
Yes.
You know, he's calling his sound Africa. Yes. He's creating his own sound now. Like he's owning it now. So when Africa can figure out, ni artist. Ngagodi sadipo is not Africa.
So he's only calling. Let me not talk about him. Let me not talk about him because he's not here.
Exactly.
Yeah, let me not talk about him. But like I said, I still stick to what I've said.
Yeah.
Music is a global language. Is universal. So, in as much as South Africans are saying, because none of our people is on that Georgia Smith song, then it's not Amapiano.
They're actually doing a remix now produced by Maporit.
Okay, fine. But have you noticed that even Nigerians or West Africans have jumped on Amapiano?
Yeah.
Yes, so they've mixed it, the Afrobeat and Amapiano.
Now you've seen what they're doing, huh? They're copying but infusing what's theirs. But that's what just getting and not infusing what's ours.
What are we getting? Are we not Africans? Afrobeat is for Africans.
Jay,
are you going to tell Drake at why Watenga Afrobeat?
No. Because because the Nigerians made it famous. You get it? Before that's why I asked you to say, before those Afrobeats, what were you doing? So it's because they created a sound that you got comfortable with. You get it? So in a Jae Izzy, all I can say is Peteku is a nice track, my guy.
Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to another sound like Peteku.
Afrobeat.
Otherwise
I was songa series but songa series because I also believe in what I do and it's just a matter of time. People are going to hop on this genre and they are going to accept it.
In Zambia we've already accepted it.
You will very soon. Have you seen Toela's music? It's Afro pop. That's Afrobeat. Lava, that's Afrobeat. The other one is Afrobeat. And you guys are slowly starting to accept that sound.
Look, yes, for us we can accept it because we've already heard it from the Nigerians. But what are they going to accept? Not
Nigerians, you way.
Jae Izzy.
West Africans.
Okay, but Nigerians are the ones who made Afrobeat. That's why
West Africans, not Nigerians.
That's why Mr. Izzy calls his sound what? Banku. You get it? Because he created it, even him. But it sounds like Afro whatever, but he's just giving the specific name. Even that, I can be okay with it as well. But we get a sound ya kuna taipasa chezi now. But
also kuipasa chezi na Jae Izzy.
Kuipasa zina
Jae Izzy sound.
It could be Jae Izzy sound, and then you infuse your own thing. It could be Afrobeat, but you infuse your own thing. That's going to be Jae Izzy, so it's J. Maybe that's when the world will be interested to listen to us. Like, oh, this is new. I've never heard this before. And maybe we can see Zambians filling up my stadiums, filling up whatever.
No, it's you.
Eh?
Nakadindol.
Don't sleep on that one. Ew. I shall not sleep on that one. 10:30 to create up. And I still going to present and push you guys to do it. Jay. So what's next, man? Should we expect you to go quiet again for a year and a half, or
I'm back. Like I said, I was in school and work, but I'm done with school.
Nice.
So now I'm back to music, like full time music and work. Possibly again maybe next year when I go back to school. Maybe in Zakazima, but I hope not. No. I hope not. But I'm looking forward to drop new music.
Dope.
Yeah, like back to back. So this month end, I'm shooting a video for a certain song. Like I want to drop, like before this year ends, I want to drop like 2 songs, Dope. 2 videos. Then also next year continue, and then probably drop an EP or something.
Are you still in contact with those guys for Valentine's? I feel like it wasn't just
Valentine's.
It wasn't supposed to be one song, Chabe.
No, our contract ended because they had to start working with other people. I think you saw Stash, DJ Honey.
Okay. Now,
so the Valentine's True Music tour finished. I think they only had like two competitions. There was one where who won that? The first one. King Illest won the first one, then I won the second one. Then they ended there.
Okay, dope.
So after that they were different competition. I think it wasn't really like a competition. Dope. It was like promotion.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right, Jay, all the best, man. Looking forward to your album. Katushinga ni EP.
Ni but apa mani mbofe sana Afrobeat. Mani nkwata kwa nyimbo imweo. Kwa Zambia.
Tumfwe ko khairi.
Zambia sana. We ukayumfanga yafuma.
Crash that sample, you'll be surprised to know. Yafuma. Your social media handles, please.
Jae Izzy official. JAEIZZ official. I mean the IZZY official. Jae Izzy. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. What else? Gmail. Don't say. Jae Izzy official.
Alrighty, shout out Jae Izzy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a long time coming.
Welcome. Rephrase that statement.
Afrobeat.
Rephrase that it's been a long time coming.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Bye, I've been your girl, EDNA, the People's Bay. Always remember to share, like, subscribe. Nafimbi, you know what time it is. It's hashtag elevating the industry.
One more thing, anyway. So I've got the new music. I've got a new video out, Romance. Check it out on YouTube. It's on AudioMac. That's Jae Izzy. Go watch it and share it.
We won't share it. We'll post it. Bye.